y'all, it's Betsy, and today is another Keto and CrossFit update. Now, I know last week I was kind of discouraged and not sure if I was wanting to stick with keto or not, but I think it was more of the winter blues. Now, I know that where we're at, the weather isn't near as crazy as it is for a lot of the country, and I can't even imagine what everybody's dealing with, but we're used to nice, sunny, warm weather down in Southeast Texas, and whenever I get cold, I want comfort foods, soups, chilies, those types of things that have a lot of carbs in them. But I have issues too because, you know, I have fibromyalgia and they put me on Lyrica, and I've been taking 2 a day. Well, Lyrica seems like it's almost impossible, or it feels like it is, or at least it is for me, to lose weight. Now, I'm just switched last night because the doctor said if I was feeling okay, I could try taking just 1 a day. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just wanting to be healthy. I mean, it's not really about the number on the scale, but I have been sticking with keto. I've eaten a lot of salads, but I really love a good salad, and I don't eat dressing. I actually eat it with lemon juice instead of dressing. That is my preferred method of eating it. And eating a lot more fresh veggies, mushrooms, things like that, because I'm not a big fruit eater, but I do love a lot of vegetables. Haven't really tried a whole lot of new recipes. Going to try to get to the store this coming up weekend and seeing if I can make some keto friendly soups and stews, since it is still kind of chilly, and those are my comfort food. That's what I like to eat whenever the weather's cold outside. We'll see how that goes. But my weight is down to 166. Now, the lowest it was 165 since I've started this round again. But if you know, last week I went up to 169, but it was that time of the month and I was bloated. But my weight this morning was 166, give or take a pound, because you know how it is. Your weight can fluctuate. But the good news is I have lost inches. I have lost a ½ inch in my chest, so it's now down to 38.5. My original bust measurement from this round was 40 inches, so I have lost a total of 1.5 inches off my bust. My waist is down to 29.5 inches, which my original waist measurement was 32, so I am down 2.5 inches? Yeah, 2.5 inches off my waist. And my hips are at 41.5, and they were kind of stagnant for a while. For the past 3 weeks, it stayed at 42, so I lost a ½ inch off of my hips. But I have accomplished several goals in the gym. I have actually been able to do toes to bar, when you're holding yourself up and you swing and you touch your toes to the bar. This past week, that's the first time I've really been able to do that. Well, last week after this video is when I was able to do that. I was able to do some handstand push-ups. So I am getting stronger. Let's see if you can tell. You can see there's a little bit more definition in the arms. I'm still got my bat wings I'm working on, but as you can see, there is more definition, so it's slowly but surely getting there. I was able to swap down from my normal medium size unisex t-shirts to a small, which I'll stand up so you can see. So there's a lot of room, as you can see, through the midsection. Not so much, at least my pants, through the bust, but I have a larger chest anyway, but I mean, my waist has shrank quite a bit. So I'm getting there, slowly but surely. And today I feel really good. Only issue is we have added extra walking in on the mornings that, well, we're adding extra walking in every day. And typically we do 3 to 5 miles every day. And then on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, when we don't do CrossFit, we do a few more miles than that. 7 to 10 on those days, plus trying to get ready for Disney. But I have developed some big old blisters on the bottom of my feet, so I couldn't do as many miles as I wanted to this morning. but you know, gotta build calluses so you can handle all the walking for Disney World. I'm just happy. I mean, so far it's going good. You know, everybody's entitled to have their bad days. And, you know, last Wednesday it was just kind of one of those days. And it's like I tell my husband, I get frustrated a lot of times here lately since I've been on the Lyrica, because I know in the past when I've really buckled down and started trying to lose weight, I know what I can and can't eat and exercise and typically what I lose, and it has just been a whole lot more difficult since being on this medication, but it has been a godsend as far as being able to feel better. So it's kind of, which do you take? I don't know, but we're still working with my doctor and trying to figure out the best things for my body to make sure I can be happy and healthy and fit. As I said, it really hasn't ever been about the number on the scale. Like me weighing a pound more than my lowest right now doesn't really affect me, especially since I lost, you know, 1.5 inches in a week off of everything, which I probably should really be measuring like my thighs and my arms, but I haven't. Maybe I'll get around to doing that. And once I get a little bit more weight loss down and I'm a little bit more comfortable and I don't look like a baby deer trying to do my exercises, I will do some actual exercise videos showing you what we do at CrossFit. I did get my mother and father-in-law involved in CrossFit. They're doing it, which is, CrossFit sounds scary, especially when you're not at a good fitness level, but they will scale back workouts so that way it is something that anybody can do. My father-in-law had both of his knees replaced and he had his back, 2 of the vertebrae are fused together from a previous back surgery. And slowly but surely we're working on helping him with his mobility, because he can walk and get around, but you know, he's carrying extra weight and wants to lose it, so we're doing it as a family. I'm doing it, Jeremy's doing it, Nadia's doing it, her boyfriend sometimes goes and does it, but he works at a feed store, so he unloads big bales of hay and stuff like that every day, so he doesn't need it as much as the rest of us. And then Joe and Mary are doing it as well. Cameron comes sometimes. So, I mean, if he can do it, I can do it, and my mother-in-law can do it, any generation can do it. The biggest hurdle is actually getting started and sticking with it, not letting the bad days affect your progress. You know, trying to stay positive and just keep growing and, you know, working out a little bit harder. But right now, as of this moment, I feel better than I have in a long time as far as commitment to my exercise and eating plan and, you know, wanting to be the best that I can be. So hopefully that's helpful to some of you. A little bit of motivation. You can start from anywhere and accomplish goals a little bit at a time. Works. But other than that, I guess that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. I do my Keto and CrossFit every Wednesday. We do a crafting for Disney video every Friday. Then Mondays are kind of miscellaneous between hauls, Disney planning, all that type of stuff. So it's just a random mix of things, and I definitely appreciate all the words of kindness and encouragement. It has definitely helped keep me going. But I guess that's it. Check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my main channel, which is just Cuttin Corners Vinyl. But we'll see you on the next one. Bye.